Crappy up here, rainy and cold. How you doing? I'm making my whole upstairs master bedroom office. I want to do something different. I don't want to do just regular decorations anymore. I want like something like crazy, super nice. Oh, cool. Yeah, I got one. I got a couple when I was out west. Starbucks. It's better than most in a jam. I'd still rather have Caribou or they got another chain out there, Cash something. It's really nice. They're nicer than Starbucks. If you can get people to come to a coffee shop and you're busy as hell, it's a gold mine. You don't get much better on load food cost than a cup of coffee. I'll bet this Stone Mountain makes more than anybody net profit by a ratio. If you look at cost, overhead, time you spend there, profit margin, she's killing it. Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it was out west everywhere. They have a lot of coffee shops up there attached, believe it or not, to the front of businesses in malls. Just like typical malls, it's weird. It's set up nice though. It's really easy in, easy out, but it's a kind of a unique design. It works. I mean, Starbucks, you can always count on getting a good coffee. Maybe not your favorite, but it's not going to be some crap like gas station coffee, Folgers. Yeah, good idea. Hey, Melodic, you still there? Oh yeah, I like strong drink. Okay, good. I got like 4 people that are on the ball in Flint looking for people with outstanding warrants. It's completely legal, by the way. When you alert the police about someone that has an outstanding warrant, that's not stalking. Sorry. Hi, Marie. How you doing? Hey, Daisy got a bone today. Oh, and her favorite rawhide. Good girl, honey. That's good girl, hon. I hold your foot, warm it up. Good girl. Yeah, I think it's about 50 here. Didn't get as cold last night as it did the other night. You know, really, I'm not minding this weather, to tell you the truth. No, they're not going to do anything to me. It's going to be not good for them if they try. It's none of their business where I'm at, when I get there, when I leave, nothing. Yeah, I know. I went and bought 10 last night. Yep. I don't think anybody's got the balls to approach me in an aggressive manner in Detroit. Wow, watching cars go by. Yeah, Tim, you better get a couple extra ones yourself. Yeah, no way. Nope. I'm gonna fix my washing machine today, man. Am I dreading that? You know, I pulled that van into the garage and there's not much room. And if I gotta get tools, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Superwoman, he's actually a moderator. He just logged in under his different account. He's okay. Hey, Patricia. You been coming with any new songs? Patricia, I want you to come up with the lyrics of the Chosen One national anthem. Could you do that? No, here, I'll fix that. I forgot about that. Here, you can now. Yeah, because Patricia is a singer. Have you listened to her sing on her songs, on her channel? Oh, and belt one out there, Patricia. We got Carrie Westbay. Yeah, if you make another comment about Debbie, you're gonna get bye-bye. Bye-bye. You're gonna go bye-bye. You're gonna go bye-bye. You know that reality? Hey, Penny. Debbie's a mentally ill lunatic. It's 50 years old, trying to stay hip. That lives with her mother and has a half a sentence on her resume. I talked to a lady this morning that's the president of a local MAD chapter. Mothers Against Drunk Driving. You know, if it wasn't for that organization, they would have never pushed as hard and there wouldn't be as severe penalties. But I think anyone that thumbs their nose at the system after they've so carelessly drove around drunk and brags about it, they need to be arrested and accountable. And the lady from MAD promised to do all the paperwork. She's getting moving on it Monday morning. Oh, you're in church? Okay. Good for you. People in Flint, don't underestimate them. They want the protections of driving on a drunk-free road just like anybody in any other city does. The whole idea between penalties and court dates are so you're held responsible for being such an inconsiderate, selfish idiot. And she is going to be, her feet are going to be held to the fire. And I think your local state rep should be contacted as well as your local prosecutor, because it's making a clown fest out of law enforcement. Still sore. Yeah, it's better. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Reality, you ever had your IQ checked? Has that been checked over the years? Hey, Stephanie. Yeah, have a great day. Sorry for any technical difficulties. You like that, Marie? Yeah, mine's 10 years old. I'll get it fixed. You know, I was on that trip, and then, I hadn't done laundry in probably a week before I went on that trip. Now I've been back 2 weeks. I'm down to about 6 pairs of socks. Appliance doctor. I had someone PayPal me another $300 because they liked the $1,000 rewards that I'm offering. I think this is going to go places. It's going to be the amateur version of Chosen One's Crime Watcher. Except rather than just be a crime watcher, we're going to seek people out with outstanding warrants that have thumbed their nose at law enforcement, and we're going to hold them accountable through political pressure and phone calls to local prosecutors that had made the initial warrant valid, and Mothers Against Drunk Driver chapters. Yeah, I can do that, Mary. Yeah, I'll get it fixed. Yeah, I'm gonna go to what I consider, the most interesting part of Appalachia. I hope to find myself a girlfriend when I'm down there. Yeah, people need to be vigilant, and you need to look up what stalking includes and what's presented to a prosecutor. Debbie has no idea what stalking is, unless, of course, she looks at what she's done to me. Contacted my neighbors, called police departments, said that I'm a murderer, a killer, a rapist. She's calling out law enforcement agencies in Wyoming about whether or not I'm driving with a distracted driving statute in place. Well, she's got outstanding warrants. Okay, sounds good to me. Have a great day, Debbie. I'm only doing this for you. There's going to be so much pressure relieved from you when you pay your 15-year-old fine and pay your debt to society. You're just not going to be walking around as a wanted woman. There's something wrong with her. I mean, she doesn't work. She boasts like a teenager and giggles over drug use. She's just an irresponsible degenerate that's right where she belongs, in the basement of her mother's home. That's all right. I got someone else to do the right thing now. Another 10 years, Debbie's going to be the one in the electric cart with a flasher on the back buying a 6-pack of cheap beer. Her future's etched in reality. Yeah, I'm not down there today. Yep. I'm not down there today. I didn't go down there. I had too much shit to do. It took me 4.5 hours to organize this stuff. Plus, I still got to do the PayPal that I got from August and the Super Chat money from August. I want to sing you a little song, Debbie. Just a few of the words from it. Here I go. What's love got to do with it? Nothing. Zero zip. You going down. Next time you go out to buy your next television the taxpayers paid for with your stimulus check, you're gonna get nailed. Wanted, dead or alive. I suggest wearing makeup all the time. You think I hit the high notes on that just right? Intellectual pizza. Hey, look at the new cop car they got. New flashers and stuff. They even got the Ghetto Bangers lights on the bottom of the doors. Have you seen that car around here? Look, it's an old jacked up Cadillac. Old Cadillac. Here the guy goes into Tractor Supply. He's not driving around a neighborhood selling crack and meth. He's going to get a bale of hay, man. Cut the guy some slack. You see those flashing lights there, Debbie? You get a good look at them. Because that means the game is over. It's time to pay the piper. Your drunk driving irresponsible ass is going down. You got a criminal record. Yeah, it's easy to start a YouTube channel. This is how I suggest it. You have no social life, you're chronically depressed, and you have nothing else to do. So you start going down to Detroit and staying all night. Then you take pictures everywhere, and for a while you run out of that. And then you look for a plan B, and you think, well, this YouTube came out. Maybe I'll just start talking to people about living down here. But don't have any illusions of grandeur. Do it for pleasure. The notion of making money on a YouTube channel, especially now, is very difficult to do. I am totally lucky, which is why I let people post links to their channels, plug themselves. It's not like I reinvented a new synthetic heart valve and then I'm a genius and that's how I got successful. I hit the virtual musical chairs, shit luck. Had interviewed people nobody cared about, sat around for years, people listened to them, now I got viewers and subscribers. That's how it happened. Wasn't any skill, nothing. Hey, Susan. And you just start it up, start talking to people. And if you really want to get your channel jump started for $10,000, I'll let you interview me. I think I should get a hold of YouTube. That Catherine's got an interview of me, but she doesn't have permission to have it uploaded. I've had it taken down once. I think I'm going to have them take it down again. I don't like the nasty things she says behind my back. Hey, Daisy D. No, it was raining last night. There's a good moon coming up at the end of the month. If you search my channel, I've got like tons of moon videos and sun videos and everything else. We're doing great this morning. I've been staying up late reading. You know, I tell you, I do buy books at Barnes & Noble, not all of them. And let me give you an example when I didn't, and I kind of feel bad. You know, I don't mind helping out the little guy and plugging a business and paying more than I have to keep a local business going, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? I don't. But there's a limit to that. I don't mind paying extra, but I don't want to pay double and triple and quadruple. And when I was out in Montana, I noticed at the Barnes & Noble bookstore, it's an anthology of Montana. It's like the greatest place that still exists or used to be or something, like big thick book, about 800 pages, very old. I think it was originally published in '84. It was done by one of these college printing companies. And I was paging through it. It was really super interesting, kind of dated. So I said to the clerk, "Do you have this in hardcover?" And she said, "No, they never published it in hardcover." So I went on the internet and looked later on. I got that book, free shipping, hardcover, for $4.30. You know what they wanted for it at Barnes & Noble? $60. So, I mean, you can see so many business models out there that are just going to be forced to exit because that's, in their mind, that's what they think they should need to get for some of their books. But if you're a real, book buyer, I mean, come on. I just couldn't pull the trigger on that one. I don't mind helping them out. So it's for those reasons and more why you see small, mid-size. I think there's 617 Barnes & Nobles left in the United States. And if they keep that business model, you're going to slowly see them head to the shitter. Oh yeah, it's a nice guy. I don't know that guy, and to be honest with you, I haven't seen him driving around before. But that's not uncommon. I don't really pay too much attention to that. Debbie, I lost my driver's license for 6 months when I had that deal. They claimed I had a medical event. What that means is if a cop, he doesn't need to know a damn thing about medicine at all. If he checks that box that it looks like you got in an accident and you test negative for alcohol or drugs, you get an automatic 6-month suspension. That's what happened to me. My point here is I wasn't having too great of a time in my life at the time, and that really didn't bother me that much. So I had to ride a bike for like 6 months, which actually was kind of fun, to tell you the truth. I still say bikes don't get you in shape because you don't really get your heart rate up enough. But it was kind of cool. But my point here is, Debbie, I'm willing to pitch in on the bike that you're going to be riding. And because yours involved a criminal case and not a medical issue, I think you're going to be riding a bike a lot and looking at you. And I'm not knocking the way you look. I don't think you're ready for a two-wheeler. I think I'm going to have to get you the three-wheeler with the big flag on the back so people can see you coming. And that way you can put a couple, when the whole family is high at the family reunion, you can put a couple jugs of milk in those wire baskets on the side, and you won't need to worry about Lyft or Uber or the family SEMTA bus. Yeah, he told me to do with it whatever I wanted to do with it, so I did. I offered 50 people $25 to put Chosen One in their new channel name, and I offered $1,000 cash to anyone that fingers and gets somebody with an outstanding drunk driving ticket arrested and locked up where they belong. And I'm going to be offering some more cash rewards too for some of these stalking degenerates out there that have harassed me. I got more money sent to me tomorrow, and I got a big kitty built up now, putting rewards for people that are harassing me. I'm sticking it all to rewards. That's where the money's going. It's not going for soup, Band-Aids, socks, hats, long underwear. This is going to the reward fund. Hey, Cindy. I'll be giving you a call too, Cindy. And Debbie, I'm not kidding you. And again, you're going to accuse me of talking down to you, but I'm not. I'm going to get you the horn where you squeeze the rubber ball so people can hear when you're coming. You know, like the clowns have in the circus. Because I care for your safety. Michelle, don't ask stupid questions, please. What does it look like it's about? Hang around a while and watch. Were you raised by wolves? Yeah, I was thinking last night, I had a hell of a nightmare. I woke up sweating thinking, what if Frank Nitti got Debbie pregnant? Can you imagine what the kids would look like? That's... Knock off that tent talk. You're starting trouble again. If you say one more thing about a tent, you're gone. I want to start a GoFundMe for snow tires for the rear of Debbie's three-wheeled bike. I think it's the right thing to do. Yeah, it's true. It's like that all the time, Superwoman. You're exactly right. Yep. Yeah, I got it in there. It starts out organized every time. But about halfway through, what happens? You get tired. I got more stuff at the post office. I'm not even going to have room for my luggage and camera equipment. I'm going to have to set it in the front seat. Believe it or not, I am pretty organized when I leave usually. I take all the cash in the envelopes and I put them in, alphabetize them in the names, and I line them up. That's easy. This time I put the packages where it's nice to have the packages where you can see all the names that you've written down. Because if you can't, what good does it do? What am I going to do? Unload the van every time I run into somebody? So the way it's set up now is I can see the names on all the packages I have. Now it'd be great if you could alphabetize them, but it's not practical based on the names and the sizes of the boxes, how they come in. But if I stick to my guns, go out there, get a hold of as many people as I can, that I got their stuff, I'll be fine. See what else I got at the post office? Yeah. Thank you, Tammy. Yeah, they're just real weird, crazy people, man. It just comes along with the territory. As more and more channels use the name Chosen One, look, I'm not saying Chosen One's some great name or because it's me or anything, but what it's going to do is you're going to have a ton of channels out there with Chosen One in the title, and these idiots will just slowly drift by the wayside because they have no original content. They're just slowly going to fade off into Nowheresville because when a recommendation comes now, if it isn't the right avatar from someone that's subscribed for me, they're just going to blow them off rather than give them the train wreck attention that they've got in the past. But really, if you look at their channels, they're all a joke. Crime Scene Louie, he lives with his mother. Frank Nitti's got, what, 1,900. That's all he's ever going to get. Not that subscribers are everything, but it is an indicator on if anybody wants to listen to what they have to say or something. Debbie's got 1,400. Three of her subscribers are because of her. All the other ones are from using different names in her title, so she'll be going away. But if you took them all and you put them together, they all really are not much to worry about. Oh, Grand Blanc. I see they shot some people up in Burton last night. Oh, I believe it, boss lady. Hey, Randy. Thanks, Brian. Yeah, she'll be going. Her channel is already in the tank anyway. Look at that lady, Lost Souls. She just started a channel and she's already like killing it. Carrie Westbay's getting more subscribers. Oh, good. Glad you have fun. I gotta stay here and fix my damn washing machine. I got about a million other things to do. Got my Daisy with me, my sleepy Daisy girl. Yeah, glad you liked it. I'm really not into chats that much. I mean, I do it once in a while. I do it like this. It's okay, but I'm not into those late night chats that much. To tell you the truth. I mean, it's fun that people can go on there and use it. I tell everybody, I tell people get their own chat. It's really easy. Get a decent camera, stick it out the window. You don't even have to have it outside. You can have it inside. I mean, every single person that I cross paths with, whether it's Gerald and Maddie, Casey and Jonna, somebody up here, whatever, I'm all for Kelly down in Detroit. Taking the photos for your channel, giving them to you, set up your own channel, upload your own videos, no problem. I've told all the girls that. Hey, Mary. You just got a party. I am going to try and get some jerky today for Okie. I'm going to go down there and see if she's got some, if they got enough sweet jerky. Hey, Melodic, one thing I don't like about that Narsky's jerky, though? They make it in too big of pieces. I think jerky should be in long, thin strips. There's a Dazer girl. She's with Dad everywhere. She goes with Dad everywhere. She's a sleepy girl today. Yeah, she's a good girl, a sleepy girl. Oh, thank you, Brian. Yeah, well, I gotta, it's so nice when you don't, I mean, I had a good time out west. I haven't been out there in a while. It was good to see it. But it's not as fun as just like not driving your ass off and being someplace for a week and getting to check out every nook and cranny. Now, actually, that trip to southern Kentucky is about 9 hours, 600 miles. I'd like to just stay in one area for a week rather than drive my ass off. No, I sent Kimmy another email and didn't hear back from her. I mean, it sounds morbid, but I did check the obituary. She was quite sick. And I only ever communicated her through email. I can't find her phone number. In the old days, when you go on your phone, it was easy to figure out, like, if you lived in Baltimore, or Kimmy does, look up all your Baltimore calls that you've had in the last couple months. But now these area codes, they've split them and they're different. You look at the area code, and it's like not easy to ascertain where it's from because they're new. So I sent her a couple emails. Geez, it's been over a month since I've talked to her. I don't know what the deal is. She was having a girlfriend answer her emails for a while, and I don't know what's going on. Maybe she's mad about something. It's hard to say. I don't know whether she's back to work or what. She had an ankle problem and she was pretty sick. Yeah, I got a couple books I got to send to Mary. Yeah, Davey's been around sporadically. She was doing a lot of stuff on some other social media. She seems to be fine. No, I didn't watch that. No, I didn't. No. It's better. My back's better. Yep. I knew I was going to be in trouble after lifting on it when it was already killing me for 3 days, and I was right. Yeah, Oki's just dodging some health issues right now. He's going through a lot of stress. You know, I never eat early in the day. A lot of times I don't eat anything until my first time, like 4 or 5. Yeah, I don't know where she's at, Survivor Girl. She was on the chat last night. Yeah. She here now? Okie Graham's at home. She's doing okay. She's been going through some testing and Mary started the channel. She's doing pretty good. You know, Survivor Girl, you can get like third-party chat applications, so you don't need to go through YouTube. Yeah, Okie's cool. Oh, did you, Jersey? Oh, okay. I have to check it out. What are you going to be doing on your channel? Anything special? Yeah, I lived in Ypsilanti for a long time. Yeah, I don't know which ones they are because I go through YouTube, but I know they're out there. That's how some of these psycho lunatics, losers like Chosen One girls have a chat. They don't qualify for eBay, so they have to go through some hillbilly tin can third party. There's a guy that got pulled over by the cops. He must have insurance or he wouldn't be going anywhere. Yeah, there's something wrong with him. He's a child in an adult's body. All right, hang in there, Survivor Girl. Hope you feel better. Hey, Cindy. I told you I talked to Tassie the other day. She's working extra overtime. Oh, no problem. Yes, no problem. Just use it and everything. You'll get all sorts of. That'll get canned in YouTube's. I mean, it's not because it's my name. It's a good idea to use. It's because it's a name that's recognized through their software, and it'll get you subscribers and viewers quick. I mean, you could use another channel's name too. Just don't start out with no name. Take forever. Hey, Rachel. Isn't that nice? I'm gonna set that up tomorrow. What's that, Michelle? You were considered stupid? Why is that? What'd you do? What did you do to get considered stupid? I want to know. You got my curiosity piqued. What is Michelle talking about? Stupid. Sent what, Penny? I'm not really sure who sent it, no. Because I mean, I don't want to rain on anybody's parade when they send nice gifts, but I'm telling you, these Amazon fulfillments, I dread when I get them. It's a big, heavy box full of spaghetti or soup or Chef Boyardee, and there's no note in it who it goes to. So I've got all these packages that I have to open, which I try not to do, only to find no note. Then I've got to video it, upload a video, and ask the people who sent this and who it goes to. It's a huge pain in the ass. I didn't call you stupid. I said it was obvious what was going on, and why don't you stick around and watch what we're talking about? You know, you should know that, you know, it's poor etiquette to just burst in. Would you do that in an open room with a bunch of people sitting at tables talking? Just go in there and scream, what are you talking about? What is this? No. You sit around like an adult, you ascertain what it's involving, and you slowly interject yourself into the conversation. You don't just make a statement like that out of nowhere. It's like feral children would do. It's poor manners. Hey, Lost Souls. How you doing? Yeah, you have to have basic etiquette. It's just not like, this isn't hee-haw supercharged. You come in, it's like, excuse me, I've never been here. What are you guys talking about? Rather than sit and watch what we're talking about, instead of just being bold and ignorant, all wrapped up in one virtual package. Yeah, it's just, I mean, you know, I can't break, you know, this is a get real moment. I don't have time to, like, you know, coddle you and handle you in kid gloves of why I think you're rude. It's pretty obvious. I didn't say you were ignorant. I said you were rude. It's different. Well, you got a good day? You got that crazy wind? Got that crazy wind coming out? No time for kid gloves. This is, if you look, it's 18 years older and older. No time for kid gloves. Yeah, I love Russell Wilson. I hope he gets MVP this year. He's an athlete and a half. Yep, big time. Hey, Jamie. Clearing up a little though. It's interesting that you didn't know what we were talking about or what we were doing and you wanted to donate. How'd you come up with that? Jersey with Jules, what kind of videos are you uploading? Oh, Mary, don't say that. No, I'm gonna hook that up tomorrow. Yep, let Daisy ride in it. I'm not guaranteeing she's gonna like it. Oh, okay. Yeah, they have a channel. Yeah, I mean, Tenzin, there's a lot of ways to look at that. I mean, most people don't seem to know what they're talking about when they reference enabling. Debbie has no clue what stalking entails. I mean, they need to get into this nomenclature and identify it, look at the proper legal definition, and then talk in an intelligent manner. I mean, there's lots of ways of looking at giving a drug addict money. I've watched him buy clothes, shoes, food, pay for cell phone bills, cigarettes, pop, energy drinks, hygiene. It's not all used for drugs all the time. Does some of it go to drugs? Probably. Are there times when all of it goes to drugs? It's a possibility. But I used to kind of hang my hat on, well, that's if you give them X amount of money, it's going to be that many less cars I get into. I can just tell you this, empirical observation, what I've observed, what I've experienced, it doesn't work that way. If you give a working girl money, let's say she gets in 10 cars a day, and you give her money, you give her enough money to not get in 10 cars a day. The way it works is she's going to get in those same 10 cars, and she's going to use your money too. I found that giving them money doesn't keep them out of cars. It's just my experience. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Right. You look at Lost Souls, she can tell you all about this. Lost Souls, it's nice to have people that have been there, done that, rather than some suburban housewife that just paid $130 for a push-up bra that's going to tell us what being a drug-addicted working girl is like. You don't know if you haven't been there. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, you know in your heart you did what you could. That's exactly right. Drug addiction is very complex. Involves a lot. Circumstances, upbringing, genes, trauma. What are you talking about, Howard? No, I was just joking. I consider Becky a good friend, though, I'll tell you that. Putang, I just can't help but wonder how you can't tell the difference between a serious comment and a joke. I mean, when people tell you a joke, do you kind of ponder it for 5 minutes and decide whether you're going to argue or laugh? Oh yeah, Lost Souls is good. Lost Souls is the new up-and-coming channel. She's already blown away Debbie and that Nitty. Crime Scene Louie, what a joke. She's already smoking all their channels into oblivion. It's because she's got content. No, they don't. Yeah, you're really doing a good job. You're gonna killing it. As soon as you get as many subscribers as me, I want you to quit using my name. I'm kidding. It is party. Yeah, Lost Souls is good. Lost Soul is providing an actual valuable service. She's giving you inside information on people that are there. She's not calling the police on people, getting them swatted, bragging about getting high, trying to talk cool like an overweight 52-year-old slob. She's really trying to make a difference and give you an idea what it's like with these people she interviews. She's been there herself, and that says a lot. Yeah, she's good. Oh, I don't know about that. I think you were probably thinking about it anyway. But no, you have a good channel. It's really a perfect one. When people say to me, I think I'm starting a channel, and I say, oh, okay, what are you going to do? And they ask, how to do it. And I couldn't give a better example than the one you've started. It's perfect. No. Yep. That's right. I think everybody should do it. I think you guys that have an interest in that, like the interviews, you should go out and do it yourself. You could live in a great area. Stephanie, you live in a perfect place, Seattle. You could just take a drive or take a bus or a Uber or Lyft and just be in a killer area every day of the week. Me, I got to drive at least 200 miles, not 200 miles, but 100. Survivor girl? Pretending to be making me... I'll have to look on that. Send me a link to that, Lana. Send me a link to send me a link to that, to one of her videos. I'll figure it out. I'll know somebody that knows her. You know, there's a lot of fake channels on there, you know. Yeah, you like that, Maggie? You like her channel? Put a link to that when you get a chance, Lana. Hey, Mary, how you doing? Oh my God, I hope not. Yeah. What are you talking about, Farm Girl? Yeah, we can do that. It's no problem. Yeah, you can call me up and do one on the phone. Do you have a device that you can record it? It's no problem. It's $5,000. Oh, okay. We can do it. Morning, BJ. Mark, you dirty birdie. I'll be talking dirty on here. Yeah, we can do that. It's no problem. No, nobody did. Nobody ever asked me to speak at a school. I don't think I'd be good speaking at a school because, you know, you just gotta, you know, you can't be real on, you know, explaining it properly, and it's just this vanilla, stripped down version of why you do it to begin with. So I don't think, only way I'd speak at a school if I could speak to them just like I speak to adults. Without that, I'm not letting them change up the way I see it. Oh, good for you, Mary. Have a good day. Let me know if KY jelly goes on sale. No, I didn't hear that, Brian. I did read a blurb on the internet the other day that was talking about why is crack cocaine more addictive than regular cocaine, and I'm not so sure that's true. You know? No, I wouldn't change your name. It was just Mark talking dirty. Why would it be more addictive when there isn't a physical component to it? It's just mental. Oh, thank you, Bob. That's cool. No, that's not what Tassie says, and that's not what I've read. There isn't a physical addiction; it's mental only. Tassie was using it for 15 years and said the same thing. Hey, Julie, how you doing? Yeah, maybe it's more intense, but it's still not a physical addiction. Yeah, I tell everybody to do it. Right. Oh, okay, Mark. Okay. I never tried it. Yeah, that's right, Lana. Oh, okay, Laura. Oh, no kidding, huh? Wow. Yep, caffeine's a drug. That's exactly right. Yeah, you're right. I think my experience, Tubin, is they had a problem before they were homeless, and that's what created the homeless, not the other way around. Hey, Nat, it's better. It's a lot better. Yeah, I did too much yesterday, but it's a lot. I'm home free. I think it's continuing to get better. Speak for yourself, Cindy. Speak for yourself. Yeah, I don't think she knows what she's talking about. I don't see how being homeless could be a drug. It just doesn't make any sense. Oh, did Becky say that? Did she say that somewhere along the way? No, no way. I'm not. No way am I going to a chiropractor. I'd rather have a Ouija board or a copper bracelet on my wrist. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think the homeless thing comes as a product of blowing all your money on dope. I don't know what that is, Rachel. Yeah. I might not fix this washer today. I've gotten so lazy, it's unbelievable. I can't figure if it's being old, being lazy, or still being tired from all that driving. Which Jamie are you talking about? You talking about the one I interviewed, or the one that I gave a bunch of gifts to with the pit bull? Look at that guy's car. See, those were the days where you looked forward to a new car, you took care of it, it lasted you a long time. Instead of these plastic, lightweight pieces of shit they're charging 50 grand for now. Yeah, it could be YouTube, and I would agree with that. Yep. Yeah, but I think they're both doing about the same. You like those, Mark? Good for you. That's cool. No, that dragon's milk's good. Oh, I believe it, Brian. I had a really good video of people shooting heroin and smoking crack, and I uploaded it. And YouTube took it down. Even though I checked off every box, 18 and over, you know, gave people a warning. There were videos like it then and video like it now. Waiting on you. Yeah, there's no big boy in Southwest, stupid. You're only waiting down there because you know I'm 200 miles away, you pussy. I'll bitch slap your dumb ass when I run into you. That's how stupid you are. There's no big boy in Southwest Detroit. Tell him I said hello. Love him. No, I didn't block Pamela Morrison. No. Nope. And I didn't, you know, I see everybody. If you scroll back in here, you won't see where she was blocked. Right. I mean, she was on here earlier, and I didn't see where anybody blocked her. No, they should do it by MAC address. MAC address is better. That's how Facebook does it. So you're going to need to get another device instead of just creating, you know, you can get away with IP address with VPNs. And even like an older service like AOL is a dynamic IP. It constantly changes, which is why AOL is a pain in the ass and you have to re-sign into everything because those computers recognize different IPs. MAC address is what you want. Yeah, you shut up, Tail Talk, before you get the old virtual boot in your ass. Kick your dumb ass right out of here like it's nothing. Hey, Sarah. Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot. Doing great. Just block them left and right, Pam. Give them both barrels. I'm planning on fixing my washer. Oh, look at this poor old guy over here in one of these like handicap carts. He's got a doll in the back. Winter coat on, snowmobile suit. Yeah, I believe that, Brian, yeah. Good job, good job. That's a good job. Hey, Mark. As soon as it gets a little colder and I don't need to worry about the weather as much, I'll get some of this good aged cheese, send it to my best viewers. Oh, good for you, Jersey. Are you uploading your videos talking to people? Well, they have a video on it. When you figure out what's wrong with it, they show you on a video. I'm glad they do because I'd have never figured it out. You like undo 2 bolts in the back and like the whole thing like slides up and tilts forward. And you put a piece of tape so the door doesn't smack down, put a dent on the top. Shit, I'd have never figured out how to get into that thing. No, I haven't really been eating. I did, you know, when I was up near Mary's neck of the woods, up near Northport, I stopped at that Native American fish place, and I bought 6 pounds of lake trout and whitefish, and I gave half to my buddy and his wife, and I ate fish every day this week, including yesterday. Big old giant ass pieces of it, deep fried in peanut oil with great breading and super good tartar sauce. I ate killer fresh fish, never frozen, all week long. You do it, Jersey. Any way I can help you, let me know. I think I will go down to that thing and see if they've got any sweet jerky for Okie. I really like Okie. Mary, what are you doing today? Why don't you come on over here? We'll go over to Taos and get the rest of that rice out of there before it turns winter. No, I deep fried everything, including the lake trout, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but even the lake trout I thought was better than the whitefish. Because that's such an oily fish, it keeps it from getting disintegrated in a fryer. So damn good. I'd get you a nice piece of salmon. I like smoked fish, but I've realized one nice thing about Mary's friends is you can get fillets, not those bones. Most places you go in to get a piece of smoked lake trout or whitefish, it looks like something that'd be in the middle of a road that a turkey buzzard was eating. It's always like dark, it's kind of an odd shape, bones sticking out of it all over, and usually too salty. It sucks. I mean, it's better than nothing. But they've got this fish down at this jerky place where I go that's filet only, and it's lightly smoked. It is so damn good, it's ridiculous. Yeah, that's exactly right, Brian. Yeah, you're right about that. It is, Lana, yeah. Yeah. Lana, send me your phone number again. I know I've got it someplace. Send me your phone number again, will you? I'll give you a call later today. I think I got what the doctor ordered for you. I'll bring it down with me when I come down there. Yeah, they do. It's too big. It's kind of gross, actually. Now, my buddy that bought all my stuff from Atlanta, he's a really, cool guy. We've become friends over the years, and he's a good guy to me. He helped me out. I've tried to pay it back to him. And he loves jerky, and he's not a guy that's going to make negative comments. And he loves jerky. We went down there and got some, and he bought like 4 kinds, bragging about how he really wanted to get this fresh jerky. He was going to take a bunch of it home. And before he left, he said, "You can keep this jerky." And I said, "Why? Don't you like it?" And he said, "No, it's not that. It's just you like it." I said, "I don't really like jerky that much." He said, "No, you keep it." And I can only think that for one reason or another, he didn't think it was that great. And even though I'd like the fresh jerky, I don't want 1.5 pounds of it in one thing. That, you need to be a Pterosaurus Rex to take a bite out of it. It's not quite adding up. I have a book, and I haven't read it yet, and it's basically on addicting the poor through cigarettes, alcohol, and sugar, and drugs. That's no shit. If you look at the stats on, poor people and homeless people, they're marketed to for cigarettes, alcohol, and drugs. They are. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, yeah. There's a fake Maddie coughing. Hey, Laura, how you doing? You shaved that hair off your upper lip yet? And you still crapping on plates while you're doing meth for 99 cents a minute on Pornhub? Maddie, if this was the real you, I'd never get rid of you. No way. Yeah, if it was only the real Maddie. That's Laura. Yeah, definitely a fake Maddie account. I didn't try to get Maddie at the Red Roof Inn. I tried to get Gerald. You got your rumors screwed up. This guy coming over parking next to me. We get rid of them, man. Sure do. No, I don't fear it. No, no. I'm unpredictable too. There's a real psycho part to me that you haven't got to experience yet, but you're gonna. I hope I get it on video when one of these fake paper tigers comes up and gets aggressive with me. Yeah, they're crazy. Yeah, that's how I am, yeah. This guy shouldn't be parking next to me unless I give him permission. Yeah, you think it might have been stolen because you're a fucking dumbass. And you got a low IQ. That's why you think that. I know you can't help it. And I shouldn't be too critical, but why don't you go get lost? That's right, Frisky. Yep. Poontang, we're sorry for any technical difficulties. Please try again later. If I was going to hand out fake money, I'd hand it out to you. That's right, Brian. Great, Debbie. How you doing? I think I'm going to go down to Flint. Here's our new O'Reilly's. Laurel, where are you located? Oh, thank you, Lisa. Oh, that's Connecticut. I think you told me that before. Is you from Bridgeport? The good news is to this whole thing with these stalkers and these stupid channels, they're all really stupid. Poor grammar, can't spell. They come across as raging idiots within the first 10 seconds of listening to them, so it's really not a problem. It's more of a laugh fest, a car crash. I mean, when I get somebody with a graduate degree in English from the University of Chicago hassling me, I'm going to be a little concerned, but not these people. They don't have the capacity. You know, we talk about this human factor. I'm trying to unplug this phone more, so hopefully it won't buffer because it gets hot. Yeah, he's very intelligent. Yep, cracking the windshield. Yep, you got the first question right. Yeah, I unplugged it. Sometimes I think it's because it gets too hot. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not. You can look it up on Otis. I'm not wanted for a felony. That's so crazy. Bye-bye, chosen one. Yeah, show me some paperwork, like an outstanding DUI warrant, and I'll believe you. Other than that, shut up, stupid. Only crime I ever did was give it to your mom on less than a half hour into the first date on Match.com. And that wasn't a crime, it was a bad decision. Yep. Someone that goes looks like there might be a car accident up here or something. Something's going on. No, maybe not. Oh, nope. Daisy's keeping it real. There's somebody from Taylor. No, we already got that covered, Brian, but thanks. Make a lot of mulch up here. That shows you the state of economy. The companies that are able to hang on and stay in business, they can't even afford to repair the buildings they're in. No, it's not going to recover like it did to the old days. No place is. Whether it's Pittsburgh, Milwaukee, Toledo, Erie, Youngstown. That was a short-lived time that's not coming back. Recover's a vague description. Is it going to be back to what it is during the great days? Not happening.